You don't have a lot of options.
Nobody picked you up.
It's your last chance. It's your last chance. Okay, you're going to be in the back of a police car going to jail in about 20 seconds.
On July 19, 2020, officers of the Tampa International Airport Police Department in Florida were called to a terminal restaurant after staff reported a customer refusing to pay a $109 bill. According to employees, the man had thrown his passport and created a disturbance loud enough to alarm other patrons. Over the next 20 minutes, the officers would offer him repeated chances to settle the bill and avoid an arrest. Under Florida Statute Section 509.151, obtaining food with intent to defraud is a second-degree misdemeanor under $1,000. Refusal to pay on demand is prima facie evidence of fraudulent intent.
I tried to pay it. I don't know what to do. I don't have my card because I left it in the bar. You can call that place. Will you want me to come with you? I'll go with you. Talk to you somewhere privately.
Okay, well, you got to pay your tab.
You can't do it on my.
We're talking right now.
I want to talk private. You got somewhere like a room here?
What do we need to talk privately?
I don't know. What do you want to talk to me for? I'll talk to you right here.
You owe a bill. You owe a bill too.
Yeah,
Okay, so what's going on?
I don't know.
Well,
I
he
paid it on my
sat there and he
phone.
was in there for a while.
It did not work.
You didn't pay.
I do it then. I don't know what to do.
Hold on.
You didn't pay.
Okay.
Because we checked. And he hasn't paid. He left his visa over there. He flung his visa at us.
Sorry, pay on that.
And
I didn't realize it. I dropped it. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me
tried
try
to show us his phone. He's cleaning his phone.
I drank a little bit at your bar. Can I go over there and pay?
Yeah, you go over there and pay.
How much?
Those are the options. You don't have a lot of options.
Nobody picked you up. Nobody picked you up.
Thanks, guys. They're escorting me back. They wouldn't pay with it. I was like,
You have
yeah,
the means to pay for the bill?
Absolutely. I tried to pay myself.
Okay.
But my cards fell behind the bar when I was trying to put my drink there.
Okay.
You pick it up for me. They wouldn't do it.
Well, if you pay for your bill, we won't have any issues.
I don't know if you want to talk to you guys, but I will if you want to go private. I can't talk here. Honestly.
Well, there's nothing to talk about in private. You need to pay for the bill or you're going to go to jail, so. Okay, I'm just saying.
What?
I got your visa. You don't have any credit cards on it?
Nope. You can check my bag.
So how are you
The only
planning?
one I got.
So you're planning on paying with
Yeah,
your
it's
phone,
on the
right?
table, man. What the hell's going on?
Well, you walked out on a $100 tab. That's what's going
I
on.
tried to tip her $100 here.
No, I don't want your
All
phone.
right,
Hold on, Tampa. Just hold on.
I'll wait for you. Here, guys.
Get in the
down.
tab. He's
Let's set it
sitting
down.
down.
We do this 100 times a day. Okay. Whenever payment comes up, it processes it, prints its receipt, it drops off the register. In the event that it doesn't drop off the register, there's a button that we can push that prompts the payment to come up. Neither of which were done. I have a full receipt here with more payment on it. If there was payment, there should be a receipt that we can provide to you.
I'm going to give you one more option. Either you pay or you go to jail. Either you pay the bill.
109. I'm standing at the table, bro.
That is your balance due.
109 is your table.
Okay. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do about that. I'm going to go tell where it's at. You drive me there. It's at Opal or something in Clearwater. I paid for it already. You can ask the bartender. He has my card. I left it there. Opal Hotel.
You have another way of paying.
I do not.
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to do, man. I flew here. I fell asleep on a plane. I really don't. I have money. I just...
Prosecute?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, if you have no way of paying,
No, right now.
you're going to go to jail.
I want to pay and no one will bail me out, so I don't know what to do. No one would bail me out. Last
Okay,
time.
what's wrong with your phone? Why won't
Well,
it
it
work?
died, so I came here to charge it, and it don't work on this. Can I just pick it up there? Like, you can do Uber shit. Can I Uber it? I'm sorry, there's a misunderstanding. I might not speak English sometimes.
You don't speak English?
Sometimes.
That doesn't make any.
Well,
You're
I speak
speaking perfect
multiple
English.
languages, so
Okay.
am I not speaking
So
English?
what's the issue with the
I don't know if you
payment?
guys aren't understanding.
Do you not have the funds to pay for it?
I paid
Did not pay.
on my phone.
It did not go through.
phone.
I don't want your
Where's the one in the
phone.
bill?
If you're not paying this now, understand you are about to go to jail.
All right, let me try it.
It's your last chance. It's your last chance.
You
Okay.
paying this place? Which one? Two of them. Tell me, please. I don't know what I'm doing.
Scan this one.
Okay, scan
like
the
you
wrong
just-
one 3 times.
Just scan it. Or you, stop playing games and scan it. Okay, do you not have a card with you?
I don't have it. Look, that's everything. Look through everything. Please, I can't find my card or I'll pay. I really can't find it. There's nothing illegal. I just can't find my card. If you can find it, I'll call him. Hold on, I know his number.
Okay, if you knew you didn't have the card, why would you come here and order food?
And it don't work, apparently.
Okay, but wouldn't you verify it with them that it worked? It doesn't work because you don't have a physical card with you. That's why it doesn't
I
work.
called and they said I didn't need it because I had to Uber myself. I'll do that. I got Uber. Watch
Okay.
this. Right there. I'm not even picking it up. I already need it.
You knew when you sat down.
Yes, that I did not have a card. No, I did not have a card.
Then why would you order food?
Because I called first and they said they didn't need a card. I can just never mind. Hold on, let me do that. I should have done it in the first place. Probably. I probably made a mistake. 1 second. I'll Uber myself right there, and I'm not getting it.
That's his?
I'm gonna Uber myself.
You said Uber yourself?
Yeah, food to right there because I eat it. Hold
No,
on.
you're going to be in the back of a police car going to
Hold on,
jail
I've
in
been
about
there.
20
Look, I just
seconds.
got 52
I don't even want to hear what you say. If you can't pay the bill, sir, you're going to
Uber
jail.
Eats right now, myself, right here. 1 second, please watch. If I don't, you take me to jail.
No, that's going to happen anyway. But it's not. Let's make a deal.
It's not working. I'll call a lawyer. It's not working. I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't know what else to do. It's not working. That's not working. I'm working. I'm here. I show my shirt. Net experts in my bag. See it? I'm on a job. I work. Came here to do a job. I'm gonna go.
Explain to us.
I don't live here. I don't live here.
I don't understand. But
I
you
live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Ordered a service.
No, I flew in business.
Stop. You ordered food.
Yes.
You had no means of paying for it, and you knew that.
Now I do. Right? You're not waiting. I'm doing it right now. I have to remember my password. So give me 1 second, man. You guys are fast here. Wait, I typed the wrong email. 1 second. New email. My wife stole my phone in Pittsburgh. 1 second. Or take me somewhere to use my phone while it was locked. Because it's easier to do standing here. Open Uber Eats app.
You can't pay them with Uber Eats.
No, I can. They called me online. They called me on the phone. I know. So wait 1 second. I have the app actually. Just open that. Verify that, please.
No, I'm not verifying anything.
Can I have my passport back then before we go to jail?
I'm not
I need it. I
verifying
don't have my ID.
anything.
I need
You're
the
not.
passport.
You're not in position to
They have
ask
my
for
passport, I
anything.
think. So I need it back.
They need their money also.
Give me my passport. I give them the passport.
It's not. Let's make a deal. So you're going to jail with us. You can't pay the bill, and they can figure out the other stuff after.
Can I walk or you want to take it like outside?
I can hear you.
You take me outside?
As soon as we're finished, you're going.
I gotta pay for it. Can I go in my bag? Sure.
Just sit there.
1 second.
Okay.
Good to go.
All right, turn around. Hands behind your back.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate this. I'm getting embarrassed. Go outside. It's in the bag. Net experts. Please look at my shirt. Because that's what I'm here for. Let's go outside. Don't tase me.
Got all
This
the other
time.
information too.
His first explanation was that his credit card had been left at a hotel bar in Clearwater. His second was that he had attempted to pay with his phone, but the transaction failed. Neither story matched what the manager could verify. The restaurant manager produced a printed receipt showing 0 payment received and explained that the point-of-sale system would automatically print a receipt if any payment had been processed. No such receipt existed. At this point, the officer possessed what the Supreme Court in Beck v. Ohio defined as probable cause, facts sufficient for a prudent person to believe an offense had been committed. Yet rather than arrest, he issued a final warning. Each new contradictory account further reinforced the statutory inference of intent to defraud. The officers had now offered 4 separate opportunities to comply before placing the subject in custody, a textbook example of patient policing. The subject responded with 3 additional contradictory explanations. His phone was dead, his wife had locked his email, and he would simply Uber Eats himself the food back since he had already eaten it. None produced payment. Viewers often ask whether handcuffs are constitutional for a misdemeanor. The Supreme Court answered in 2001 in Atwater v. City of Lago Vista, holding that the Fourth Amendment permits warrantless arrests for any criminal offense. The subject ultimately consented to the arrest verbally, turned voluntarily, and offered no physical resistance. The officers responded proportionally, using no force beyond standard handcuffing. The encounter remained nonviolent throughout. The post-arrest search drew authority from United States v. Robinson, 1973, which permits a full search of an arrestee's person without separate justification, and Chimel v. California, which defines its spatial scope. The subject's request for an attorney before transport was significant, but not yet controlling. Sixth Amendment counsel attaches at formal charging, and Miranda's Fifth Amendment right attaches only during custodial interrogation. Neither had begun.
Traveling here? I I didn't do anything. I'm not a bad guy. My mom won't tell me her dad's last name, and I Googled it, and she's gonna me. So talk to me. You got cameras. I'm not doing anything. I'll pay right now. Try it 3 times. You guys know this. So what's up? Where do we go?
So you're gonna go to the back of the police car
Okay.
and then or in jail.
Can I call somebody first? My mom? I'm not in jail yet.
Yeah, that's
I want to talk to my lawyer then before I go. You need to arrest me yet? Hey! Help you out. Yes, sir. Hope you don't mind if I lean on your car for a second. I really do. You gotta be scared.
Taking your belt off.
Go ahead. My pants will probably stay on. I'll just pay for that. Apparently. 53 days. That's why I'm beard now. Just a shave. They don't give me a razor.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
All right, sir, here's the deal, right? I'm gonna pat you down and search you, okay?
Yes, sir.
You gonna be compliant?
Absolutely. I'm always compliant with you guys. I like you guys. My brother's living in the Navy for 7
Okay.
years. He just quit. Because he could have spent 3 morning. I paid him.
Turn around.
Yes, sir. Do whatever you can.
Spread your legs for me,
yes,
please.
Sir. Absolutely.
Number wider.
Yep. I don't do that. You can check my arm. So you take my shirt off. I'll show you my name. It's on my arm. Literally, I tattooed it in case when I go to Jamaica, someone cuts my head off. Sorry, guys. If you do it again, I'll hold it up. I can. I just missed you. You're too fast. Just put it up and I'll hold it with my legs. I understand what you meant.
Hold them with your hands. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
I wanted to go there anyway.
The subject, identified as Mr. McBurney, was transported to the Hillsborough County Orient Road Jail and charged with defrauding a food service operator of under $1,000, a second-degree misdemeanor under Florida law. The Hillsborough County Aviation Authority also issued a 1-year trespass from all airport property. Under Iscon v. Lee, an airport terminal is a non-public forum where the operator may lawfully exclude disruptive individuals. The responding officers receive an A-. Probable cause existed within minutes, yet they offered 4 chances to comply before arrest, used no force beyond handcuffing, and remained professional throughout the entire encounter. Mr. McBurney receives a D. He ordered food without means of payment, then offered 5 inconsistent excuses on body camera. His eventual compliance prevented escalation, but the camera record strengthens any prosecution case. The Hillsborough County Aviation Authority earns a B+. The trespass warning was lawful and proportionate, and officer staffing reflected the operational realities of securing a major international airport in a post-9/11 environment. The first lesson is the most fundamental one. The Fifth Amendment right to remain silent exists for a reason. Every statement made on camera, especially a contradictory one, becomes admissible evidence at any subsequent prosecution. The second lesson concerns the body camera itself. In modern policing, every word is recorded. 5 mutually inconsistent stories do not raise reasonable doubt. They satisfy the precise statutory definition of intent to defraud. The third lesson is about the proper venue for disputes. A genuine billing disagreement belongs in small claims court, not in a refusal to pay on demand. Refusal converts a civil matter into criminal exposure under Florida law.